Guys, today has been a chore, right? It's been a chore. It rained all day. It's been a hard day. It's rained all day. Everybody's been grumpy. We haven't been able to see any sunlight, not even through the windows. And so everybody's grumpy. Everybody's tired. And it's okay to be grumpy and tired. What's not okay is to be mean, right? Right. Yeah, and hopefully the sun will come out tomorrow.
I don't know if this is a good idea.
Okay, why don't you lay down? Okay, let me read to you. Would you like me to help you fix it?
Yes.
How do you ask nicely for help? Hey,
Trying to figure a plan out.
do you want me to tell you what the right way to ask is?
Did you forget about the cup?
No, your cup is in the corner of your bed.
The new cup?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Alex, would you like my help?
I built the plan.
Okay. Alex, would you like my help with your blanket?
You should have done like this. That was my plan.
Lay down and go to sleep.
But it's not right. You flip it like this.
Are you going to flip it, or are you going to lay down with it wrong? Or would you like to ask politely for help?
Do it already.
Hmm?
Then just do it already.
Then do it.
You can do it already.
No, nobody forgot about your big soft bunny. If you forgot about him, you forgot about him.
I'll go get him.
Yes, hurry. Alexander, lay down and pull whatever's left of that blanket up to your chin. Is it turned wrong?
Yeah.
Would you like help straightening it out?
Yes.
Can you ask nicely for help, please? Do you know what to say? All you have to say is, Daddy, will you help me, please? That's all you have to say.
I don't think this is a good idea.
You don't think what's a good idea?
I think we're planning
What are we planning about?
about saying something.
You know what I'm asking you to say, or fix your blanket yourself. I'm not going to fix it unless you ask me nicely for help. Okay? And you're being obstinate. Do you know what obstinate means?
What?
It means willfully stubborn and hard-headed. Are you being hard-headed?
I don't know.
You don't know. Why don't you lay down?
What is it?
The blanket's flipped wrong.
Yeah.
Would you like me to help you with it?
Yes.
Can you ask for help, please?
Trying to figure out.
You're trying to figure out a plan for what? Are you?
Ask one question.
You're trying to figure out a plan to ask for one question. What's that one question you want to ask nicely?
Let's say please.
How do you ask someone for help? Theoretically, you're not actually doing it. Let's ask the bed for help. Bed, will you help me, please?
But doesn't even have arms.
It's a theoretical. Would you like Daddy to help you?
Yeah.
Can you ask nicely, please?
I think that was a plan.
Okay, what's the plan?
Say please.
Okay, are you gonna do the plan?
Yep.
Okay, why don't you do the plan?
Can you help me with my blanket?
Please?
Yeah.
You need to say it.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Did you? What did you say?
I said, please can you help me with my blanket?
Absolutely, I can help you with your blanket. I'd be happy to. Was that so hard?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. What was hard about it?
To figure out a plan.
Okay. Well, you are willful. All right, lay down. Let's do story time. Come on, lay down. All right. There we go. We made it through it. All right.
What are we going to do today?
We're gonna read Boxcar, children. All right, here we go.
What are we going to do today?
I don't know. Chapter 3: A New Home in the Woods.
What?
At last, Jessie opened her eyes. It was morning, but the sun was covered by clouds. She sat up and looked all around her. And then she looked at the sky. It seemed like night, for it was very dark. Suddenly, it began to thunder. And then she saw that it was about to really, really rain. What shall we do? Where shall we go? Thought Jessie. The wind was blowing more and more clouds across the sky, and the lightning was very near. She walked a little way into the woods, looking for a place to get out of the rain. Where shall we go? She thought again.
We could buy a house.
They don't have any money with which to buy a house.
Oh, right.
They're poor, remember? And they're running in the middle of the night to get away from people. Where shall we go? She thought again.
An hotel?
Hotels cost money too, baby.
Oh.
Yeah. Then she saw something ahead of her in the woods.
What about work?
They're too young to have jobs. It was an old boxcar. What a good house that will be in the rain, she thought. She ran over to the boxcar. There was no engine, and the track was old and rusty. It was covered with grass and bushes because it had not been used for a long time. It is a boxcar, Jessie said. We can get into it and stay until it stops raining. She ran back as fast as she could to the other children. The sky was black, and the wind was blowing very hard. Hurry, hurry, cried Jessie. I've found a good place. Hurry as fast as you can. Henry took Benny's hand, and they all ran through the woods after Jessie. It's beginning to rain, cried Henry. We'll soon be there, Jessie shouted back. It's not far. When we get there, you must help me open the door. It is heavy. The stump of a big tree stood under the door of the boxcar and was just right for a step. Jessie and Henry jumped up on the old dead stump and rolled open the heavy door of the car. Henry looked in. There's nothing in here, he said. Come, Benny, we'll help you up. Violet went in next, and last of all, Jessie and Henry climbed in. They were just in time. How the wind did blow. They rolled the door shut, and then it really began to rain. Oh, how it rained. It just rained and rained. The children could hear it pattering on the top of the boxcar, but no rain came in. What a good place this is, said Violet. It's just like a warm little house with one room. After a while, the rain and lightning and thunder stopped, and the wind did not blow so hard. Then Henry opened the door and looked out. All the children looked out into the wood. The sun was shining, but some water still fell from the trees. In front of the boxcar, absolutely, because the leaves were still wet, and so they're dripping even though the rain stopped. In front of the boxcar, a pretty little brook ran over the rocks. With a waterfall in it, it must be. What a beautiful place, said Violet. Henry, cried Jessie, let's live here. Live here? Asked Henry. Yes, why not? Said Jessie. This boxcar is a fine little house. It is dry and warm in the rain. We could wash in the brook, said Violet. Please, Henry, begged Jessie. We could have the nicest little home here, and we could find some dishes. And absolutely, and make 4 beds and a table and maybe chairs. Okay, shh, please, I'm reading. No, said Benny. I don't want to live here, Jessie. Oh dear, why not, Benny? Asked Jessie. I'm afraid the engine will come and take us away, answered Benny. Henry and Jessie laughed. Oh no, Benny, said Henry. The engine will never take this car away. It is an old, old car, and grass and bushes are growing all over the track. Then doesn't the engine use the track anymore? Asked Benny. No, indeed, said Henry. He was beginning to want to live in the boxcar, too. We'll stay here today anyway. Then can I have my dinner here? Asked Benny. Yes, you shall have dinner now, said Henry. So,
no oven.
okay, we'll have to see what they do.
Does it have an engine?
So Jessie took out the last loaf of bread that she had in her bag and cut it into 4 pieces, but it was very dry. Benny ate the bread, but soon he began to cry. I want some milk too, Jessie, he begged. He ought to have milk, said Henry. I'll go to the next town and get some. But Henry did not want to start. He looked to see how much money he had. Then he stood thinking. At last he said, I don't want to leave you girls alone. Oh, said Jessie, we'll be all right, Henry. We'll have a surprise for you when you come back. You just wait and see. Goodbye, Henry, said Benny. So Henry walked off through the woods. When he had gone, Jessie said, Now, children, what do you think we're going to do? What do you think I saw over in the woods? I saw some blueberries. Oh, cried Benny. I know what blueberries are. Can we have blueberries and milk, Jessie? Yes. Jessie was about to begin, but she suddenly stopped, for she heard a noise. Crack, crack, crack. Something was in the woods. All right.
Don't crack it.
Maybe.
I know it's the dog.
Maybe. Don't give it away. No spoilers. Skinnamarink, dinky dink.
Yeah,
Skinnamarink, doo. Shh. Don't give it away. I love you. Mwah. Lay down. I love you in the morning and in the
Don't really give it
afternoon.
away because we already
Shh.
know.
There's your water. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too. Mwah. Skinnamarink, dinky dink. Do another one? Skinnamarink, too. Mwah. I love you. It's going to be okay. I love you. Get some sleep.
I will.
Okay. Good night.